Hey, Lisa. I'm waiting to get shared in. They had a little glitch and had somebody to fill in, and they're running just a few minutes behind. So sweet of you to hop on. Hope you're okay. Thank you. That's fine, sweetheart. Hey, Betsy. I'm just waiting to see if I get shared in the group. Hi, Marcella. Thank you for hopping on, honey. Hi, Denise. Thank y'all for hopping on. I'm waiting to get shared in the group. They was running a little bit behind. They had a fill-in, and she didn't get started till about 15 minutes after the hour, so she had to rush through. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble seeing. Hi, Linda. I'm having a whole lot of trouble seeing these comments, and I don't even show, it's not even showing me live on my tablet. There we go. Maybe I can get some comments. Hi, sweet Denise and Marcella, Amanda, Linda, Lisa. Hi, Marcella. Thank you for hopping on. Whoop, gotta turn myself down. I don't want to hear that. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Denise. Shared in the group. Well, went the wrong way. Oh, thank you, Carla. I loved your kits. They were wonderful, beautiful. Okay, we'll get started since we're running just a minute or two behind. This is the Sensational Creations Events Group and Yadi's Workshop and Friends Collaboration Fundraiser event for Kaiden and his family. Crafters all day today have been, and a few more tonight, and we'll have them all day again tomorrow. Theme is Crafter's Choice. And the reason we're here is to help Kaiden and his family. Kaiden's a 9.5-year-old boy that has a rare syndrome, and I'm looking to see what it is. I wrote it down. Can't find it. CdLS. Mom is on unpaid leave right now to take care of him. His dad has run out of his... I'm sorry. I hope it's not going to do that all night. Hi, Deb. Thanks for hopping on. Hi, Nana's Nook. You're very welcome. Hi, Julie. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, and Yadi, for having me on here, asking me to be a part of this. You can make donations to PayPal at Jennifer Wertenberger. I'm hoping I'm not butchering that name, but it's in the description, and hopefully that'll work for you. I'm going to go ahead and get started and try to talk while I'm doing this because I'm afraid I'm not going to get done. I just have a Dollar Tree pumpkin, and I've painted it cashew. You can still see it says Farm Fresh through it, but all I'm worried about is the sides, if they decide to show. And I've got the little towel from Dollar Tree as well. I traced that out and cut it out. We're going to go ahead and glue it on. And I'm going to use this 527 multi-use glue, if I can get it open again. I got this at Walmart, and I just tried it today on something. I had a picture that broke, and the frame came apart, and it did a fantastic job holding it, hanging on the wall. I'm gonna add a little hot glue. I'm not gonna add much because this thing is plastic and I do not want it to melt. And I hope my hot glue gun is not gonna give me fits again. It has been going crazy the last few days. For some reason, the glue stick gets stuck up in it. And makes a big ridge in it. When you're doing this and you're using hot glue, be careful because it does get hot through that. It's so thin. Looks like I got glue on it. Water or something. And that's all we've got so far. And I'm gonna have to trim it a little bit. I was afraid I was cutting it. So afraid I'd cut it too little that I've got quite a bit to trim off here. I know I'm missing comments. I'm sorry. Y'all, this little boy's family is having a rough time, and we need to help them as much as we can help them. He has to stay long visits at the hospital, and it's an hour away. And you know how expensive it is to stay at a hospital round the clock. He's nonverbal mostly. He says few things. And so his mom just about has to, you know, she has to stay. Of course, she wants to stay with him. I'm having trouble getting my scissors in that little spot. And cashew. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Ray. Hi, Lyndall. Hi, Sweet Maria. Hope you're doing well. I miss you. Love to see you. Hi, Cheryl. I see you hopped on. I see you're watching. I hope everybody's enjoyed the event today. I really have. There's been some really pretty things made. I'm going to try this brush and see if it'll go down in these grooves. If it won't, I'm going into it. I'm going to use a sponge. May have to use a sponge anyway for a second coat. I was afraid y'all were going to hop on and my dog was going to be going crazy. He went nuts right before I went live. He sounded like somebody was killing him. But what he was doing, he was fighting with my little boy. Or not my little boy, he's a teenager, he's 14 years old. They play and romp and fight. That dog is spoiled rotten and we've not had him long. But it don't take long to get attached to them and spoil them. I'm hoping I get through with this project because we got a lot of florals we're going to use. And I'm slow. It takes me time to put florals in because I'm not a floral designer, I tell you. these little nooks and crannies on this towel is hard to get down into. You'll think you got them all, and then you'll see silver showing. Boy, I cut that wrong, but we'll fix it. Didn't do too good. It'll be fixed. I know I'm going in all different directions, but you got to get in all these little crannies. Hi, sweet Giselle. Hi, Yvonne. Thank y'all for being here, supporting this wonderful cause of this family and this sweet little boy. Lori from the Nana's Nook is his grandmother, and she sure describes him as a happy little boy, even with all the problems he has. That shows he's loved and taken care of, doesn't it? I think I'm seeing a hair or something. It's where I missed a paint. I'm gonna give this a little dry. Don't want to get too close to it because it will melt. And it will bubble up on you. Ask me how I know. Hi, Linda. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Prayers. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry you feel bad. My son hasn't had the problems that Kaiden has, but he spent about 3 weeks in the NICU, and he was on life support 3 different times and ECMO, and I know how expensive it can be to stay at the hospital, and our hospital is about an hour away too. It's a long drive up there and back when you're tired after you've been staying there. I think I'm gonna try the sponge on it and see if it covers these places any better. How long do you think this little thing of cashew paint's gonna last? Not long. Couldn't find no big one. Did all y'all see Carla's pumpkins and her birds? Weren't they amazing? I loved them. Everything's been good today, though. Everything. I hear my dog. He must be outside. I hear him whining. most of the time if my son's home and you even take him out to go to the bathroom. If he knows Drayden's in here, he wants in. Whether he's done or not. Him and Drayden are big buddies. Feeling better? Yes, I'm praying for Lisa and Jeff. That stomach bug has got them down and has had for a couple days at least. Hi, Jen. Thanks for hopping on, honey. I appreciate it. Trying to see if I see any silver showing through. Try to give it a quick dry. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, sweet Jen. How are you? I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Labor Day weekend. Hope you get to spend some time with family and friends. We were supposed to go to my sister's, but my sister and my brother-in-law both are sick, so it's going to be next week before we celebrate with them anyway. Oh, really, Marcella? 3 months. Can't imagine. Hi, Sharon. Thanks for hopping on. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I'm having to look down, but I can't see the comments up there. I have to look at the tablet. This old woman's blind as a bat. Hi, Miss Stacy. How are you, sweetheart? Hi, sweet Shonda. Hi, Livy Lou, if you're up. Now, I got one of these little Dollar Tree crates, and I have painted it already with cashew. And I'm going to put this right down here. I've already got my floral foam in it. Did that thing go off again? I'm looking to see which is my best side of the crate. There goes my glue gun again. This gets stuck up in there and makes a big groove and it won't go anywhere. Oh, thank you, Shonda, for the stars. That's so sweet of you. Let's try a new glue stick, see if that'll help. There we go. I waste about half of my glue sticks this way. I should have opened this and done this first. I don't know why I didn't. Shorty here is going to have to stand up to do this so I can see what I'm doing. I probably should have done this next part before I put that on. forgot to get my wipes. I forgot to bring me a paper plate. I want to try to just hit some of these high places with this, but I don't know if it's going to work good or not. I just wanted to age it a little bit, make it look a little bit different than just the cashew. I'm sorry about the internet. I don't know what's going on. Well, for one thing, I just don't have good internet. I live in a really small town and we don't have all this fiber stuff, whatever you call them. I'm lucky we still don't have dial-up as old as it is. That's how small our town is. Hi, sweet Ollie. Sorry if you were here and I didn't say hi to you earlier. I don't see, oh, there's Lynn. Hi, sweetie. That's okay. I hope everything's going okay with Eric. I'll wipe that back a little bit. I kind of like the looks of it all over. Y'all think I should put the antique wax on this too to match it? Hi, Patricia. How are you? Oh, that's wonderful, Lynn. I'm so glad. Yeah, I'm sorry, Lisa Mary. It is. I've got lousy internet. Yes. I'm just gonna go for it. At the end of this, we'll auction this off. And whoever gets it, if you'll screenshot me PM me your mailing address, and I'll get it out to you. But you'll have to remember this is holiday weekend, so it won't go out until Tuesday. Trying to hit that top just a little bit. I don't know if we'll be able to see it because of the flowers or not. Let me close everything back up here. Try to get some of this paint off my hands before I touch the florals and get them all over it. Lisa Mary, I'm gonna have to go back and watch your replay, even though I watched you, and I'm gonna have to go back and see how you made that beautiful bow. I absolutely loved it. I'm not a good bow maker, and I really loved that. here at Walmart. No, we're not going to be able to use all of them. I got carried away. But I got a big bush of one, and it had so many florals on it. Hope I didn't get too short that time. I have to measure better. As you can see, I don't measure anything. That's all we've got so far. This may be too tall to use. I liked it though. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to turn it this way so I can. I think that looks okay, leaning over to the side like that. You know what you do to one side, you're supposed to do to the other, they say. And whoever gets this, I will finish the back before I mail it out. I went to Dollar Tree to look for them, for florals, and they were so skimpy for $1.75. I hope that this doesn't mess anybody up. Drayden's medicine.